What's up everybody, KRK Beats, back here at Out the Box Studios. I'm extremely excited for today's video. We're gonna have a detailed look at these beauties right here, the Atom T7V studio monitors. So just a brief look into Atom Audio. Atom is a German studio monitor and loudspeaker manufacturer. They've been around since 1999, 2000, so about 20 years in the studio monitor space. And as of recently, they've introduced the T series, but prior to that, their focus was really more in higher level range studio monitors. Now, one of the defining features of Atom studio monitors is right here, which is the air motion transfer tweeter. Now, this tweeter is actually a folded diaphragm, and it allows air to pass through it, almost like an accordion, but really at a microscopic level. And the benefit of that is you get a really open, airy high-end that allows you to almost sit in the mix. I like to compare it almost to like when you go to a grocery store in the produce section, when that mist comes on. Higher end studio monitors really do that with the mid-range. It's almost like you're sitting in a mist of sound. Now these aren't at that level, but they do create that atmospheric sound that Atom studio monitors are really familiar for. Another benefit of the T series is that they offer the HSP waveguide, which Atom calls the high frequency propagation system, or waveguide. Had to get that right. But what that does is also helps create that atmospheric sound, or that wide sweet spot with these studio monitors, which is great for mixing. The T series, in particular the T7V, offers a 7-inch polypropylene woofer. Now you have the T5, T7, the T8, which all offer the same UART tweeter, which is derived from the SART and the XART tweeters that are found in the S series and the AX series, which is the mid and higher end studio monitors that Atom offers. Obviously the T10, the subwoofer, doesn't have a tweeter, but they also offer that. Now we're going to show some technical features on the screen of the studio monitor. I found the T7s to be a great option for mixing, mastering, really in a home studio, project studio application. They're a great price. Again, for $250 per speaker, you're looking at a fraction of the cost compared to the A series or the S series. Granted, the materials and process on these are more cost effective than those monitors, and you're not going to get the same level of really mid-range and precise sound that you would get with those, but these monitors aren't intended to compete with those. You're able to get the Atom quality, but at a more cost-effective price. Just some personal notes about these monitors. One thing is they don't feature a front light, which some really may not like. I personally like that because I like the stealth look of the speaker, and I tend to listen in dim or low light, so you actually hear where the sound is coming from as opposed to seeing the speaker. So I kind of like having that stealth look. Another thing on the back, and we'll show the back panel, the light is in the back, so you don't really have that feature in the front. Also, these studio monitors are rear ported, so you need to have them about 6 inches to a foot or more away from a wall to cut down on low-end distortion. And also, looking at the rear panel, you have a high shelf and low shelf adjustments. Another thing to keep in mind is that you have inputs for unbalanced as well as balanced input, so make sure that that switch is in the correct position when you hook them up as well. Another note that I made is that these studio monitors, the volume knob, which is found on the back, is a free turning knob. There's no indent at the 0 dB mark or 4 dB mark on some studio monitors. But I personally like that because I found the levels to be a little low for my application, and I actually turned the level to be level with the L on the back of the monitor. It says level, and I turned mine to actually be parallel with that, so that really helped with the volume there and gave it an even better, clearer sound. So overall, I will argue that the T7V studio monitors and the T-Series period are probably one of the best monitors you'll find for home or project studios. Granted, as I said before, Atom offers the A series and the S series, which is a completely different level of studio monitor, but I think these are excellent for mixing, mastering, simple listening environments all across the board. You get the waveguide, that UART tweeter, good low end coming from that 7-inch polypropylene woofer. They are rear ported, so that's something that you have to keep in mind, but obviously there's going to be a compromise with these monitors due to the cost effectiveness of them and producing them. But I would really argue that Atom will probably sell more of these than they will maybe even the S line of monitors, just because of the price point. Obviously they're more accessible to producers and mixing engineers. So again, thanks for checking out this video. I'm gonna put a link as always below so you can check out Atom's website and get more information about the Atom T7V studio monitors. And also please click the subscription button as well as the notification bell if you would like, so you can find out when we post new content. And remember, take negatives, turn them into positives. Whether it's criticism or mistakes you've made, take those, learn from them so you can move forward even stronger. All right, peace.